Okay, sweet.
Good day and welcome to yet another episode of The Discourse. My name is Nyakalo Lepoto. We are going to be discussing Valentine's Day today. It was supposed to be a panel, but the girls, they had cold feet, Mr. Maduna, sir.
No, obviously. I mean, the issue of Valentine's is made to be our responsibility as gents.
When did that memo come out?
Yeah, no, it's always been there. It's always been there. You know what we get, the socks and
Socks and ties. Sometimes I'm lucky when I get a cup. I get a cup for Father's Day. A mug, get a mug for Father's Day. I get a mug for
Father's Day.
Valentine. Sometimes I get a mug for Christmas. So
Hey, you mugged up. You mugged up.
I'm fucked up. They're like, I can run that coffee. I'm like, yeah, but like, yo, this is too much. Yo, I'm mugged up, man. When I used to work in an office, I used to have like different mugs, in an office,
Yeah, I know you're starting to swear.
I remember I had this one with the nose way back when.
And you had all kinds.
I had all types, man. The handles, like crazy decoration, man. But it's a mugs and socks and I know that's about it. That's really about it. Do you celebrate Valentine's?
Yeah, no. Naturally, no. No, I don't. And it's been the longest time now I don't celebrate it. Like any other major day, I feel that what we do to those days is that we, especially us men, us men, we are kind of slow like that. If we say Valentine's Day, a guy will wait for 365 days for Valentine's Day for them to buy roses for their women. You understand? And I think that's what Valentine's Day actually does to a lot of guys. They wait 365 days and go buy flowers for their woman. Whereas that day, Valentine's Day, it's actually celebrated because Mr. Valentine was celebrating his woman on that particular day. So we're actually helping him celebrate his woman because you understand. So
but it also serves as a reminder. I celebrate it because sometimes I forget. Like I think I'm always on point, but sometimes I'm like, but I love you. So to get out of the whole, I love you, then that's when we have days like Valentine's. That's when we have days like her birthday. That's why we have days like which else the anniversary,
Yeah, but I think you forget because there are days like this to remind you.
Yes.
If you get into the habit of doing it naturally, it will naturally come through you. You know what? It's been a while since I bought her something. So I try to sometimes, but naturally, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, it could be the case, but for me, it's like a reset button because life comes in. When Valentine's comes in, it's like, okay, it's Valentine. She doesn't have to remind me on certain things. It's like she wants to see if I still remember her birthday. She's trying to start a fight. He's trying to start a fight. He wants to see if I still remember the anniversary. Trying to start a fight. So, the media has helped us with Valentine's and with Mother's Day.
Because it keeps reminding you,
You can't forget. You can't forget.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No.
So that's great, man. Your earliest memories of Valentine's Day.
Hey. Growing up going to multiracial schools, it was big. It was big on Valentine's Day. I remember, I think, grade one day, they make you make this Valentine's Day card with hearts and you go give it to your mom, So mom got 2 cards at least a year. Yeah, Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. So she used to be my mother and my Valentine. So.
Wow, man, wow. So
Yeah.
that's that. And then as it grew, this was primary. Then high school, how did it develop?
Yeah, hey, high school used to be, now you're smart and now you kind of like want to impress a certain particular person. Uh, but what had helped me is that I remember my high school years, I avoided dating in my school. My friends would be picking out flowers or bought flowers for their girlfriend while I'm there out there kicking the soccer ball. Used to be smart.
Strategic, eh? Strategic.
Very strategic.
Yeah, yeah. No, but how did it go down? You were in the soccer fields on Valentine's, the whole high school.
No, always. No,
For real.
no, always. Always, I try to keep busy, do something. Just forget. I
Was it
remember there was one
intentional?
Valentine's Day.
Or maybe you were not so hot with the ladies. So yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons. No, you are right. Remember, in high school, I had a very bad case of acne.
Okay.
So that kind of messed
Affected
up
your
my confidence, and
confidence. Yeah.
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 So for me to avoid all of that, I'd stick to my disc, and I
Yeah.
know that nobody's gonna bother me. I'm not gonna be rejected by anyone, or those kind of things. Yeah. So I think that's what kind of helped me kind of way deal with it. Or
Oh yeah. But I mean, you
mm.
are an athlete as well. Didn't that help as well with the ladies? Like, I mean, you still keep in shape right now. I'm like crazy, man. I saw you the other day. I'm like, hey, ripped as hell. No.
No. That I'm still trying to remember. Like I say, for me to be so athletic, primary, secondary, especially my high school years, was because of that. You know, I needed one way to get women's attention. I'll be outright. When I started gymming in high school, was for me to impress the girls because clearly what I had at the time, the most that I had at the time, they wouldn't have a second look. You understand? But once they start seeing muscles, couple of times during breaks, you're playing soccer, you're sweating, you're taking out the shirt, and they start seeing the petting, and they're like, hey, what do we have here?
They're like, Stabby, man. Look at that man. I'm like, Stabby, man. Let me show you see some man, Stabby, man. At what age did you start dating?
No. I remember high school, primary, grade. No. I've been dating. I remember I had this girl back grade. Was it grade 8? Standard 6.
Yeah.
No, standard 5. Standard 5. Let me tell you the
So
story. Uh,
primary.
You still primary, yes.
Yeah,
So
man.
I shared this girl, forced by a friend of mine, because I'd always told him, hey man, I like this girl. I like this girl. And one day he's like, no, go to her. I'm like, no man, no, I can't. And then he literally forced me. He called this girl while we were standing there, and then he left us there. You know, that kind of situation. And I had to like, okay, do something about it. And then I spoke, I did my day, and then she left, and back then it was, no, it's fine, I'll give you an answer. Right? I promise you, I went for a good 3, 4 months until the
Ah,
same guy forced me to go get my response from
hey,
that
go
girl.
get your
I
answer,
even wrote
Hela.
about it.
Go get your answer.
And let me tell you how he forced me. Like I said, I was big in school sports, right?
Mm.
And then this one time he told me, I'm not playing until I go to that girl.
Yeah.
And he was being for real. He set up the team, and the guy started playing. And there I was on the bench. Like, when you get back from that girl, you'll have your spot. I had to quickly run to the girl. Hey, Leo, please give me my answer. It's like, okay, it's a yes. You say, okay, really? Hard. Run back to the soccer field.
You must have scored 12 goals that day.
Now, by the time I got there, the game was close to being done. And yeah.
That is crazy. That's just the craziest story I've ever had, man. You.
Imagine had I missed the game and then she said no. You understand what they would have done to me personally? Something a win-win situation because she said yes.
Oh, man. I'm pretty sure thereafter you even started having like a bounce in your step, man. Like
No,
you now have a
obviously.
girlfriend.
Hey, and now you don't run around unnecessarily at school.
Yeah.
You don't make unnecessary runs. You run when you have to on the second field. But when you're not just playing around, no, you don't anymore. You have a swag now. Hey, a lot changed from that day.
Very self-conscious. Never found out about my last staff. You know, yeah, man.
Hey, fun. No, man, no.
Man, that's just messed up, man. So, can you still remember your happiest Valentine's Day?
Happiest Valentine's Day. It will be. I remember I started working at the bank, right? And this is after tertiary, done tertiary, and like I said, I was never a big Valentine's person. Now I met this girl who is a big Valentine's girl, and we were in a long distance relationship. So I thought I was safe because she's far. She can't. We cannot do anything. So what she did is she organized with a friend of mine. She bought me a bloody teddy bear and chocolates, and this guy brought it to me at work. Yeah.
Street cred coin! We can't stop going. Can't stay around with the teddy bear.
Street cred, everything, gone. And I was in Panama to do no, we cannot be seen as
Got teddy bear. What happened to that teddy bear?
I'm not sure. I think I lost it in transition when I was moving around because from there
you did keep it. Secretly, you're like, okay, yeah.
No, obviously I need to every now and then show her when we video call, she needs to see that my baby is close to me. And yeah, and then I became soft. That's when I became soft.
Man, I can't believe it. I cannot believe that, man. And then your saddest Valentine's?
The saddest, it's going to be a funny story as well. The saddest one was, I remember high school, I had a crush on this girl, right? Beautiful. I don't want to mention names because now she's married and, and now I start causing confusion, but she was just a crush. Beautiful, beautiful young lady. And then I remember in the maths class, what I used to do in the maths class, because we shared only the maths class with her, I'd keep taking pictures now using my friend's phone. I know them listening to the story, they will know who I'm talking about. So I'm taking pictures with this guy's phone. Obviously, I did not have a phone that had pictures, that could take pictures. Taking pictures, and she's beautiful. She laughed, smiling. She was all a young man can ask for. You understand? And then come Valentine's. I think what happened is me taking these pictures and leaving it on my friend's phone. When we got home, he kept looking at these pictures and started developing the same thing that I've developed or that I had for this girl. And because he had more courage than me, on Valentine's Day, he bought this girl a rose. And they started dating. Yeah! I'm like,
how guy coaching on? This guy Anna guy coaching. Whatever you know what did you think was happening? Like I was taking this girl's pictures for what? Hi man.
You still owe me one.
I think by now I would have gotten my revenge.
No, man, no.
I'm that guy. I'm like, you need to bring one back. Even if it's like wherever, good club, guy, like. But I'm like, yeah, get one up on him, man. It has to be. It has to be. A lot of people get lonely on this day, though. What do you think causes
true.
that?
Look, I think one of the other things that causes loneliness, especially on this day, is like you said, social media. You know, people will be hyped up and people will be receiving things. You know, people will be posting their honeys, people will be posting their vacations. You understand what I'm saying? And there will be that particular person, either the loved one passed away, or they had recently just broken up, or on this day something tragic happened to their loved ones, or they had a story like mine on Valentine's Day, they lost their crush, you know. There's a lot of things that I feel, especially social media, puts pressure on people and causes a lot of harm to people, especially on particular days.
My mic
I'm
is
losing
off.
you.
Sorry. My mic was
Okay,
off.
yeah.
Yeah. With relationships, and I think you've gone through this at some or other point, right? When you have somebody in your life, everybody wants you, and then when you don't have
Yeah.
anything, nobody wants you. And I think for me, my saddest Valentine's would be at that point where you are single, and you're single and invisible. Women don't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
women don't
yeah.
even notice you. Like even when you go, walk up to a girl, like try and chat her up. She just looks at you, she's like, "You,
Oh,
me?"
hey,
Like
and then you.
I thought you and I were like, I didn't see you that way. I'm sorry if I sent you wrong signals. You know what I mean? And you go through that. You go through when you're single, you'll be single. La, 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 la.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah.
it's sad, man. It's sad. I don't know what causes it though. Like when you single, nobody wants you.
You know what I think, especially for us gents, it works like that for us gents. Remember, with women, women want what is wanted, what is trending, what other people see as interesting. That's why social media, if they want to sell anything, they need to sell it to women. And when if it's wanted, then women will want it. Same as you. People see you as nuts. But once they see that there's a woman that really wants you or that really loves you, they I was telling this to my wife when we met. Uh, she posted me like, "Hi, boyfriend," and tagged me. Just from that one tag, I can guarantee you that I received so many friend requests from ladies. It's not even funny.
Inbox
It's
siya
not
kay
even
Tay. Some
funny.
of them I
They
have
inbox,
friends.
hi, hey, how are you? No, we are mutual friends. Mama, you don't know me, but I would like to know you. And you get such things. I think it's because they are generally built like that. They are built to want what is wanted.
Man, that is just incredible. I think, but for me, those would be, and when you're a catch, right? I just don't have anybody in my life right now because maybe I'm preoccupied, or sometimes life is dealing with you, which happens, right?
It
Like,
happens, yeah, yeah.
yeah, and you know your worth and stuff like that. Like, I can get this girl, and all of a sudden, this girl doesn't have chance for you. Like, I somewhere.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You I want you to elaborate on that because that was my next question with regard to social media. How does it, or how has it affected how we view Valentine's Day?
Yeah. No, it's funny because I remember I posted, I think, a year ago, that I'm now the chairperson of the Stingy Men Association. And we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. We go on men's conference on this weekend. And that's the funniest thing I think
Yeah,
ever in social media. And that's the one thing that women hate the most. And they know it's just fluke, it's just jokes and all, but
but still they take it seriously. This men's
they take
conference
it
there.
seriously.
Like I warabapala. How?
And then when you know that they take it seriously is when hashtags come out, when a lady has been raped, or all these sad stuff, and then they bring it up, or instead of you guys talking about such thing, you make up fictitious men's conferences. I mean, no, that was a joke, and you don't need to bring it up here. It was a joke. You can't bring it up here. This is a serious issue that needs conversations. And that's when you know that no, these people really took that men's conference joke seriously. But yeah, look, to answer your question and elaborate on how Valentine's Day has been affected by social media, like I had already pointed out, that you see many people posting their bays. We're going on vacation, and they got me this a bunch of roses, and it has I would say a positive and a negative, because on positives, you get people that are business people that sell roses, start doing their thing and marketing, and which is good for the economy and all of that. And then you have the other effect where, like you had mentioned, people who are negatively impacted on this day because of either they just broken up or their hearts have been broken or somebody just passed away and stuff like that. And social media is a big platform, and it travels nations, it travels across the board. There's nobody that's not affected or does not know what's happening on social media. Even my mom is not on Facebook, but she'll tell you what I posted on Facebook. Somebody would have told her, hey, this boy is posting now on Facebook. He posted this. Hey, Thabiso, what's wrong with you? Why are you posting my grandchild on social media right now?
But I'm a lawyer. O so postile sona da, so postile scan. I was like, hey, why post a scan? That's not what.
So yeah, the social media does play a big role.
Man, incredible. I think it's also because I compare, you see that, and then so that's crazy, man. Let's talk about presents then. We spoke about cups and mugs, and I get mugs. I get mugs. What's the simplest one you've ever received? The simplest Valentine's present?
The simplest one would have been a mug as well. I would have received a mug.
Pair of
Yeah, I
socks.
think that would have.
I once had a mug. These. It was black, right? When you pour boiling water, it changes. I think there was one that had it had my face on it. Who have been receiving mugs? Crazy, man.
I know you might have.
I'm a magologist. Magologist. Oh, I've been there is no mug. I don't know. Yeah, you were saying a mug.
Yeah, I think that would have been the simplest that I received.
The most complicated, a car.
Ooh. The most complicated. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if this would qualify as a Valentine's gift but it is because I remember she had booked somewhere for us to have supper and sleep over, and yeah, I think that would have been the most complicated or the most sophisticated and hard thought of.
She went all out.
Yeah. She went all out. Yeah, something that I would do on a normal weekend, she did it on Valentine's Day, and she went all out.
Crazy.
You know how the other gender is, man.
Crazy, man. Being a biker and stuff, how do bikers celebrate Valentine's?
No, man. Like next week Sunday, there is an annual Valentine's ride that guys normally do. Because remember, half of the time when we travel, we leave our wives and we go to Kuruman, and then there's
and then you do things. Yo, bikers, you guys,
No. Don't believe
You have a reputation. You have a reputation.
It's a reputation, that's it. Pastors do have a reputation, but it's not necessarily all true. But they do have a reputation. Everybody has. Podcasters have a reputation.
You can't match bikers.
DJs have reputations.
But DJs, bikers, football players, same thing.
And pastors.
Pastors, yeah, but easily about.
But you know, it's a reputation, but is it all true? We can't really.
All right. What is a no-no in terms of a Valentine's gift? What can you not give your person on Valentine's?
What can I not give my person on Valentine's Day? Ooh, let's see. Okay. Oh, this is tricky. What's a no-no that I wouldn't give?
Or that anybody should not give. I think this is frozen, but that anybody should not give on a Valentine's Day.
I don't know. They always say, ladies don't buy men shoes because you giving them a platform to walk away.
That was my one. That was my one. Oh, that was just my. Yeah, you took the words out of me.
So I think that's one of the things that women shouldn't buy on Valentine's Day. And it's a chance.
Or I mean, I was told people have this. What is that thing called? Superstition. Thank you so much. You see now, this education helps. Okay, these schools now, yeah. Mama Maduna now knows where her money went. Hey, superstition, right? That is the one I was told about, right? I bought a lady a pair of shoes, and we broke up, quickly thereafter. But the person I'm with right now, we buy each other shoes. We've been together, so I don't know because I love shoes. I think the one thing I spend a lot of money on, I don't buy expensive jeans. I don't buy expensive t-shirts or tops or whatever. But I buy expensive shoes, and then I spend a lot of my money on shoes. Let me put it that way. It's not they're not even expensive.
Yeah.
And when I buy, I shop for two, right?
Okay.
I've got this idea that when I'm wearing these shoes, what will my girl?
He's in his.
Yeah. I got to talk about my girl. I'm like, so I would do things like that. One time I went there, I bought like a pair of Adidas, I bought like his and hers pair of Adidas, and then we broke up shortly after. Do you believe that superstition?
I don't believe in any superstitions. I think everybody attracts what they believe in. Yeah. If you believe it, I'm not gonna fight you or make you see no sense in it. It's what you believe in. For some people, it does. It does really happen when they buy shoes. People walk out of their lives. When they buy certain things, people start doing funny things. There's a lot of them going around, and people have their own reasons why they think it's true. And but no, not for me. Not for me. It doesn't work.
We broke up shortly thereafter, but the relationship had been over. If I'm really being honest,
it had been,
I know the relationship. I necessarily look, let's say, that relationship, my man. I think even buying that was trying to say, hey, girl, this is what I'm about. But like, so, well, yes, I was like hurt and stuff that it broke, and I think I had invested so much in the relationship, time-wise, financially, emotionally, and it ended up not. So then in my space of heartbreak and stuff like that, I would be asking people, and people were like, even you posted that on social media or by lady bar. We were looking at you, and I'm like, how you made her walk away? You know what I mean? Great stuff. But you can give us your social media plugs, man. I think we're gonna have you quite a few times. You're a very good storyteller. So yeah, you can give us your social media platforms where people want to get in touch with you, even if it's for other businesses and stuff,
Yeah. Okay, so I'm a basic guy on Facebook. I'm Thabiso Maduna. On Insta, it's Thabiso underscore Maduna. And yeah, and then on TikTok, it's Tabi underscore M or Study M. Yeah, and Twitter
You
as
must
well,
change
but I
this
never
name.
tweet.
When I search Thabiso Maduna, there's like 3,000 different Thabiso Maduna. There has to
Yes,
be
like,
something that sets you apart, hey?
but that's the thing. That's
Thabi
the
wale
thing.
bike, you know, Thabi wale bike.
Maybe I ended, maybe I
Yeah,
ended,
then
or
we
maybe my writing
know.
name, Kichi.
Mukijini, that also works out. Thank you so
No,
much for your
I
time,
meant
man.
it.
You're always a good sport. We're gonna have you again very soon. You are one of my favorite guests. Definitely, definitely, man. My name is Naka Lollipop. It was a special Valentine's edition for the Discourse with Thabiso Gijimi Maduna signing off.
Salute, salute,